Hello, my name is Trina. I decided to start this channel called The Narcissist Fog Kills, and I totally believe that because I am currently involved in a marriage with a narcissistic man. Narcissism can occur in both men and women, but in this experience, and I'm going to share with you on this channel, from the start of this relationship till right now currently, it's with a man. Uh, and I'm going to clear this up too. What happened to me and what's happening to me in this relationship right now is not making me into like a man hater and all this kind of stuff and man suck. Because men do not suck, neither do women. So that's how it is. It comes in both genders. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is the warning signs of what I saw. I saw it, but I didn't pay attention to it. I ignored it because my narcissistic husband had a way of explaining things away. And because it's just me and him talking, and there's no outside observers except for my son, no one would believe me if I told them the things that he said or has done to me. So, I wanted to focus on like when we first met. When we first met, I worked at a health food store. He worked at a health food store. Um, I was applying for a job first. First of all, when I went to go apply for a job at this health food store, I went through his line to get an application for applying for the job there, and he just like he touched my hand and held my hand when he was giving me the change back, and I thought that was weird. But I ignored it. I just thought, oh, this guy's just really friendly. But intuitively, I thought that was weird. You've never met me before, but you just like holding my hand like that. That was just very strange. So I just missed it and carried on. I got the job at this health food store, and I ended up being a bagger first. And then I was going to they like wanted to get me trained on doing grocery type of stuff, like where I'm out on the floor filling up product on the shelves. So my husband, who wasn't my husband at the time, he was supposed to train me about the basic stuff, what was involved in being a utility clerk. And utility clerk is basically someone who can come out to the front and cashier when they need help, and then go back on the floor and stock the shelves and answer questions for people. So pretty much the utility clerk does it all. So I got trained to be a utility clerk through my husband, and he was very fast, and he was just swift. He wasn't taking his time to show me things really well, and he was just blazing through stuff. So that's another warning sign I saw. You know, not taking your time to fully explain things and just rushing like a chicken with his head cut off. And then, so another warning sign was he wanted to get to know me way too fast. He came up to me when I was filling up dairy products in the dairy cooler. He came up to me and said, hey, would you like to go out, and go on a bike ride and all this kind of stuff? Maybe get a bottle of wine, some brie and some bread and all that, and go on a bike ride. And I was like, I don't know. I wasn't sure. Something inside of me was saying no. So that's why I said, I don't know. I'm not sure. So anyway, I then told him that I usually date women. And that didn't seem to steer him away. I thought that was weird too. Because if someone told you they primarily date women, then they wouldn't pursue you, right? A normal person. But he didn't let that get in his way. So, more warning signs down the line. Cut to our first date. I ended up going on a date with him because he was very persistent. So I ended up going on a date with him, and we went to a restaurant, and it was okay. it was almost like not quite buffet style, but whatever. That's extras is not really important. But we sat outside at a table, got our food, got some French fries or whatever, and what I found strange was he had his sunglasses on while he was talking to me, and he didn't make complete eye contact with me. That was another warning sign, okay? Eye contact. So I could see what's going on with you, read any emotions, and he didn't show me an emotion. So after the restaurant date, then he wanted to keep it going and go on to like a movie. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we, of all movies, we went to go see Life is Beautiful. And if you guys have never seen that movie, it's a movie based on like the Holocaust where um, there's a mom, a dad, and a little boy. And the dad, to get him through the horror of the Holocaust, he plays a little game with it. I'll do a review on that movie another time. But long story short, we're sitting there watching the movie. The movie was pretty good, the perspective on how they put the movie together, but it was just kind of odd, you know. um, it's gonna sound weird, but it's like he's German, and I have Jewish ancestry, and we're watching this movie, which was very strange. That was a warning sign to me. Okay, and then on the way back, he wanted to hold my hand. I feel like that was a warning sign because he was moving really fast. Um, and that's one big warning signs of the narcissist. They will move really fast. They're coming for the kill with all of their affection, over amounts of affection. You know, yeah, that's a big time warning sign. I felt like I was swept off my feet, but I wasn't really ready to be swept off my feet because I just got out of a relationship with someone who was very much narcissistic as well, and it was a female. So that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. You can still be this person. You can still have narcissistic traits. And I can't say, oh, he has narcissistic personality disorder because I'm not a psychologist or a therapist. But after doing a lot of research online and watching a lot of videos by licensed therapists and psychologists, that's what it is. So I'm just wanting to make this video as the first one so that when you like go on a first date or something, these are things you can look at to be aware of where someone's trying to move in for the kill too fast. He even like the second day that I went over to see him, he like brought me over there. I made you a song. And it's like, he's like, it was just over the top. And another thing I noticed was when we would talk in conversation towards the beginning of this relationship of dating, I would talk about something I'm really interested in because I'm thinking he might be interested in it too because he told me he liked art and music. And I'm a visual artist and a lot of my art is up online and everything. And art is what's been keeping me healed. Art is what's been keeping me from just losing it. Seriously, from just losing it. From dealing with people that are insensitive and that are totally and completely narcissistic. So, yeah, when I first met him, he like wrote a song for me and all this kind of stuff. It was unbelievably ridiculous to me in my mind. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, well, maybe this is his way of expressing how he cares about somebody, but this does feel awfully fast. And that's one thing I have to tell you. That's one thing that is a warning sign when someone wants to move in for the kill and tell you all this stuff, about how much you're a great they don't even know you yet. So you shouldn't assume that they do. So just that, I'll end it with that. Warning signs. Pretty much warning signs, what to look out for when you first start dating somebody, because you don't know if they're going to be this way and you want to avoid what's happened to me. I've been dealing with this shit for 23 years, okay? So keep following my channel and I'm going to continue with the journey of this story. So voila,